what is a platform and what does it mean for news?
Platforms are kind of a horrible word, but essentially it's describing, Facebook, Google, YouTube, these giant technology companies that have created amazing new ways in which we discover content. So they don't generally create content themselves, but they are fantastic, convenient discovery mechanisms. And news publishers have had to get used to working with those platforms to reach audiences. And so that's a fundamental change because many of these platforms have doubled in growth in the last few years. News publishers therefore lose that direct relationship that they had before with audiences because everything is disaggregated through these giant platforms. So they take a portion of the money and the advertising, but they also get the credit sometimes as well for the content. So sometimes people say, I saw it on Facebook, and they don't actually give the credit to the people who've written that.
I saw it on Facebook, I read it on Facebook. Is there any risk for the publisher who doesn't get credit anymore for the news? And is there any challenge in there?
There are huge challenges for publishers in attribution and whether people are giving them credit. So what we found in our research was that people only remember the brand 24 hours later about half the time. And from that, it's going to be harder for them to monetize that content or to build those direct relationships. And for publishers and news really to succeed over the next 10 years, they need to develop that loyalty over time. And that's kind of what's been lost. And they can do it with platforms or without platforms, but platforms certainly make it harder. I would say the other thing about platforms is they do enable publishers to reach people. There are many positive sides of platforms that they wouldn't otherwise be able to reach. So it's a relationship they need to build with those platforms.